Live now. Live, 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 live. Hey, what's up, suckers? We're a little bit late, but it's grand. We're having a bit of a chat. Greg just got home from work. He ate a Snickers or something. I don't know what that was. And yeah, hello. Hi, Greg.
So sorry, just to put that right, Si. Oh, hello. I've got you on here as well, Si.
Echo, 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 echo.
Echo. Yeah. So I got home from work, folks, and I come down here and I'm sitting here and I'm waiting, and I was thinking, oh, I haven't been sent an invite yet. So Si then sends me an invite, and then I come in and I'm sitting here ready. People would have seen me chatting in the chat, Si. See, because I'm keeping them warm for you.
Oh, like a nice jumper in the winter.
I know. And talk about winter. It's been anything but. Today's been a beautiful day.
Terrible weather. Oh, it's so hot.
I mean, poor old Si. Was you getting any sort of sweats, Si? And
well, no, Lorraine was off today, so I didn't have to walk to the school to collect Nullig. So that was fine.
All right. So they're the days that that Lorraine has to go and get them. Yeah.
Oh no, we drive up and we collect him, and he's all happy because we don't have to.
Oh, hold on. So when you say we drive up, you mean Lorraine drives there?
Lorraine drives up. I'm being summoned. What?
What's going on, Si?
I don't know. Oh, hang on 1 second. My goodness.
He's a bit early, isn't he? Anyway, I'm going to say hello to everyone in the chat because I think Si's forgot what to do when he hosts the show. Anyway, let's say hello to a few peeps out there. We've got Trevor Baker. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Food with Bricks. What's your buddy? Bricky TY. Mitty Bricks. Allendorf is out there. Brick Stage Pass. Watch out for him tomorrow, folks. He's making a cameo on my video. And Mother Brick is there. I'm keeping them warm for you still, Si.
Thank you so much, Greg. Yeah, no, like he came in to find out when he can come in and say hi. So I said, "Can come in later on when we have a little bit of building done."
Oh, that's cute.
He got a new T-shirt, so he wants to share with everybody. So Greg has said hello to most of you there, so I'll join in and say hi to Barry, Ty, Trevor Baker, Burko, Oldorf, Lorraine, who's there. Hi, Lorraine. Who else? The minifig, who? Mother Brick. Some guy called London Bridge Bricks. Microfish. And Mitty Bricks and Simon there now. There you. He said he made it to a backlog. So well done to you. And Echo Bricks. Echo.
Hey, Echo.
Echo. What are you building, Greg?
Echo. Hello, Echo. How's it going?
What you got building tonight, Greg?
Well, tonight I'm feeling a bit. How can I put it? Simply red. You know what I mean?
Yummy.
And I've been really looking forward to building this. I did try and get the Kuntosh, as a certain person in the chat says, but I couldn't get that because it's sold out. It's selling out like hotcakes, folks. It really is. But tonight, you lovely people, I'm building set 76906, and it's the 1970 Ferrari 512M for Mitty Bricks. That's what I'm building tonight. Can't wait. Love the look of this.
It looks awesome.
It's awesome. Well, it looks awesome anyway. I've seen it in the shop. Looks awesome. And you never know, folks. It may feature in my Lego haul video tomorrow. Just saying.
And Minifig Nick is here. He wants us to know that he's here too.
Hello, mate. He's got a red car as well, man. His Avatar.
Yeah.
Talking of Avatar.
Yes.
We're going to get some, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We're getting Avatar, tar. We're getting loads of new stuff. It's crazy. Like, I mean, it is the start of the year. You expect to get a load of new stuff, but it's just been leaked left, right, and center.
Well, it's a bit of a joke, really, Lego, isn't it? I mean, just everything leaks. We've got Star Wars sets for 2023 leaking. Do you know what I mean? Hey, yeah, Jacob, been here for a while, mate. You know, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's like, and also as well, I mean, I don't know. It's just leak upon leak upon leak. Do you think it's just because we're all just a bit nuts and we're so close to it all that we sort of think, we just spot it all the time. Or it's hard to ignore it, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I follow nearly every leaker known to man as well. So, and then like we hang out with BFAB, and he knows leakers and Brick Clicker, and so it's
well, he's a leaker.
We can't escape it. Yes,
yeah, that's true.
A leaker. But it's exciting to know what's coming. But as you said before, by the time they arrive or are close, we've forgotten about them, and it's like, oh my god, that's coming.
Yeah, or they just feel like they've been out for ages already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Have you started building already?
Well, I opened the bags.
I was opening the bag. Well, you haven't told anyone what you're building yet.
I am building the Lego Harry Potter night bus.
Nice. So I've got that to do. I might do that. I could do that next week, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen next week? I know one thing for sure. DeLorean comes out next Friday, so I might be up for getting that. I don't know what to do. I'm in a bit of a quandary actually, because I could go to the Lego store in Leicester Square and go to the signing event. Oh, yeah, you like this, right?
I heard a doorbell. Did you hear a doorbell? No.
No. I can't hear my doorbell from here. It'd have to be bloody loud if I did. Yeah, just saying. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether to go to the signing event or just get up in the morning and go and buy it so I can build it then. Because if I go to the signing event, like they're not going to be signing. I mean, who picks a Friday evening at 5 p.m. to do a signing event? I mean, it's the worst day of the week, worst time of the week, I'd say, because everyone who goes up there is going to be hit massively with the peak time and that. And I don't know, it just seems a bit of a balmy time. 5 p.m. Why not 5 p.m. on a Thursday? It's a bit more like it.
It's only for an hour as well, isn't it?
I know, yeah. And they basically said if you don't get in the queue in time, you're not going to do it. So I don't know. I think I might just buy the one on Friday morning, come back, start building it. It's a bit more of a chilled out day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a bit unfair to be just doing it for an hour, though, isn't it?
Well, it's also as well. I think I was talking to Craig about it actually. I think it's a bit unfair that they're only doing it in London. I mean, why don't they do it a mini tour of it, like just for the weekend? You could at least do free shops in that time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So, anyway, look at the size. They're actually talking and building at the same time.
I'm just putting panes into frames, but some of the glass is
I start building
bits. Like it's so bad.
Is anyone in the chat going up into London next Friday for the signing? I know someone who is, but I don't know. Do I want to go into central London as well on my day off? That's another thing. I mean, I don't mind doing it because I love London, but I can think of better things to be doing at 5 because you got to get in the queue and you got to wait there for hours to make sure you get it signed and all that stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Any day but Friday. And at 5 p.m., it's like, come on, Lego, sort you out. 11 o'clock would have been better, really, to be honest.
Yeah. 11
o'clock at night. Maybe they don't have rush hours in Lego cities.
Yes. I think you might be right there. It's just float along as you will, and but I mean, the time is just silly in general, and an hour as well, because I mean, if you want to get from work, or even like if you've got kids who want to go and have a look, get something signed, maybe fab, you can't.
Yeah, I agree, Si. It's just I don't know. It's just a tad unorthodox to me.
Unorthodox. Anyone who's just joining us, don't forget to hit the like button and take part in the poll. Today's poll is a question, and the question, as usual, a question about Lego. So, do you ever pre-order your Lego? At the moment, no, was 68%, just went to 67 for no reason, and yes is 33%. Which is interesting. I mean, I don't see the point of pre-ordering. Well, in Ireland, I don't see the point of pre-ordering it because by the time you get it'd be in Smiths.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, the fact is, I bought the N1 Starfighter, thinking it was out already. Like it came out that day, but apparently it doesn't come out till June. I was like, for the love of God.
I know. That's a bit of a... Because I saw that as well, and I was like, ooh, I might buy that. And then I was like, why is this out for pre-order so early? Hi, Tina. Tina Bricks is out there. Greg, can we see the sticker sheet? He will show you when he comes back for definite. BFab is out there. Trevor is saying, done it once on the Bad Batch, but was pointless. Yeah, so Tina wants to see the sticker sheet, if you don't mind, Greg. I'll make that a little bit bigger.
There you go, Tina. If you like number 4, this is the one for you.
Yeah.
There's a few there, not too bad. I think the number 4s, though, they've got to be put on a bit carefully. I'm hoping there is a Ferrari printed in there somewhere, but
that'd be nice.
Echo Bricks. So what's that Echo Bricks say? Anyone in the UK, John Lewis's discount codes that save 15% on £85 spend over £40, get £200 spend. That's on top of sale prices. Yeah, they've got sale codes, haven't they, at the moment? I tell you what, they're doing a good deal on. Don't know if anyone's bought it yet, but if I was, I would buy it. If the reason I'm not buying it is because I'll get it on Black Friday. I think it's going to be my Black Friday purchase. That is the tumbler, the big tumbler, UCS tumbler. It's 100 and I think with they're in the sale, it's £160, and I think with the 15% discount, it drops down like another £27, something like that. So that's a good one to get. Is anyone thinking about getting that? Leicester pre-ordered the M1 Starfighter as well when it was double points there. That's what I did actually.
Yeah. Good idea. Good idea. I don't know if I said hi to Craig. If I didn't say hi to Craig, I'm very sorry, darling. Hi, Craig. Who is one of our best friends forever.
Yeah, it's lovely.
He loves that. Oldorf says, does the Bricklink Designer Program count as Lego pre-order? I suppose it does, yeah.
Yeah, it is a pre-order. Blimey, if you haven't pre-ordered it, you're never going to get it.
Never going to get it, never going to get it.
Oh,
yeah. No, where are the legs? God's sake. I found them.
It's got a very cool minifigure with this one.
Yeah, that's what I noticed about Lego Speed Champions. They don't promote the minifigures anymore in the box.
No, I noticed that as well. When I was doing my Lego haul, I was looking for where the figure normally is on there, and he wasn't there. So I was like, So consequently, I had to cut that out.
And the minifigure is, it's not in the box.
But this one's cool because he's got the Ferrari logo on his torso side. There we go.
Pressing button.
There we go.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, it's a cool torso. You can't really see it too well. Oh, let me do that. Let me see. Let's bring this into perspective. There you go,
better,
folks.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. But you get an idea of it. But yeah, really cool minifigure. Anything with the Ferrari logo on it is going to look cool. Let's face it. So he's going to go over there. And the good thing about Speed Champions is it's a good addition to the city as well.
Yeah.
Right, let's start building then. Let's start, as they say, folks, laying bricks.
Have you been watching? You're watching the Australian Lego Masters, aren't you?
I am, yes, but I'm flicking at the moment. Do you know what I'm finding quite exciting to watch? Well, there's two things actually. First thing that I've just finished watching all 3 Back to the Future movies.
Oh yeah,
very good actually. My favorite 3. It goes 1, 3, and 2. They're my favorite ones.
Really controversial.
Yeah, I thought 2 was a bit overrated personally, but just saying.
That's my favorite one.
Is it? Why is it your favorite one, Si?
Because I like futuristic kind of things. I like time travel. It's just I always as soon as I saw the second one, I thought to myself, "Oh my god, this is so cool!" Not because I thought that's what it was going to be like in the future. Just the whole kind of I love anything to do with time travel. When they do time travel in Star Trek, I love it. When they do time travel and everything, I love it. Once they don't start kind of making things complicated, but I just like the way the Nike they've automatically fit him, and he had the laces fit, and then the jacket was self
Yeah.
fitting and
I
everything. Just loved
liked
it.
it. I 100% liked it. I liked all three of them. I think as all three, it's a really wholesome trilogy.
Yeah,
Unlike the last three Star Wars films, they actually planned it from start to finish, didn't they?
yeah,
It was the same. Because I watched it back to back. It had the same. It had the same crew all the way through it. Steven Spielberg, and there was particular people that he was working with, and that. But yeah, I really liked the third one. I thought the third one was really, really good when they were doing the Western stuff, and it was just fun. It was just,
yeah.
I liked all three of them. All three of them, I thought were really, really, really good.
Yeah, I don't have a least favorite one at all. My favorite is number two, but I don't have a least favorite at all. Because yeah,
Yeah.
the third one was like it was kind of scary and sad because I thought she would. It's out a million years. I thought she was going to die.
Ah, but that's what I liked about it, and she worked really well because
Yeah,
she was like a big thing. Like she was like because it was almost like you could tell that was the third one that was filmed. I think the first two, and like I don't know the history of the film. The first two, you could kind of tell they were filmed at the same time
yeah,
because I don't know, it just felt the same. The third one felt like they had a lot more money to spend,
yeah,
and the production value was just a little bit higher in that one. I thought.
yeah, yeah. Michael
But
Fish says time travel ain't what it used to be. Well, if you put a hot tub in and time travel together, I agree.
yeah, I
Although
tell you
people are
what
now
though.
going to say it's their favorite movie, aren't they?
I'm like you though, Si. I love anything time travel.
Yeah,
And I've got to be honest, I'm loving Picard at the moment.
it's amazing.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
really love it.
look, guys, I'm only 3 episodes into Picard. Well, everyone in the world is actually, strangely enough. I'm more hooked on Picard than what I was. Massively more so. I'm into Picard more so than I was with Book of Boba Fett, and I never thought I would ever say that. Not in a million years.
Yeah. No, I agree. It was like it's like a movie because I watched the first three in one go. So I was like, the first
Yeah,
episode was just non-stop and it ended so quickly, but there was so much in it. And
yeah,
they could have finished the story a few times during the first episode because I felt satisfied after it. But
yeah.
just so good, way better than the first series, way better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, the episode one was relentless. It was like we're basically we're going boom, 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 boom. Then you got you got that big ship, and the next thing you know, it's all going completely Pete Tong. Everyone's
Yeah,
happy, 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 and then it's going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is what we like.
yeah,
But it's one of those things. I mean, like I say, Book of Boba Fett got better as it went on, but it it wasn't what it should have been. But there we go. That's another. We've talked that one to the end and back. But
talked it to death.
I think we have. Really.
I do want to say hi to Tim. Tim's joined us. Tim Bambridge,
Hi
how's it
Tim.
going? Good to see you, dude. Hit the like button and anyone new, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, but everyone has because I don't see any new people. And also take part in the poll because polls are always good fun at the end when if I remember to finish it. So I mean, get your bets in now. Will Sai remember to finish the poll? Or will he not? Craig is giving out bloody hell Boba Fett again.
You love it. I knew that always triggers in. That does.
Yeah. You just get triggered by that. But what was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Oh, we could talk about Batman now, can't we? The Batman.
Oh yeah,
Right.
surely.
I loved it. I want to see it again.
Yeah,
And it's one of
me
the few movies I walked away from not going, oh, they could have done that a bit better. Or and sometimes I walk away thinking, I wonder if that was done that way. Would that not have done? I thought it was really, really good. Only
Me too.
one thing,
Yeah.
when the bomb blew up in his face. Okay, he's got armor, but why was his face not ripped to bits? His jaw, and I mean, he didn't have a scratch in his skin on his face. This part.
I think when you look back at the explosion, he was doing that.
Ah, But still,
So
should have got some sort of a scratch.
yeah, he should. No, I agree, but he was pretty much. He was a bit knackered after that, wasn't he?
Yeah, but it was brilliant. Like, I'm
Yeah.
so glad I went to see it on day
My,
one.
my only, I mean, really, folks, it's an excellent movie. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably going to be movie of the year. I think it's better. I think it's going to be better potentially than Doctor Strange's one. But we'll see. I mean, to be honest, they're not exactly, apples and apples. They're completely different characters. But this Batman movie, I love the music as well, Si. Like the music is just like I just found it awesome, and the fact that he wasn't unlike any other Batman, right? All the other Batmans, right? You don't know they're there. This guy, he wants you to know he's coming.
Well, that's true. Yeah, Oldendorf hasn't seen it, so
Oh, come on,
I know.
Oldendorf.
Get out and watch the movie.
Get out and watch it. Bloody hell! I saw it on day one, and that was weeks ago.
I do think, yeah, you're right. He does want to be seen. And
he wants to be wants to be seen, but in the dark. That's the thing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He wants people to know he's there. But yeah, man, it's best movie I've seen this year. I took a day off to go and watch it. That's how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I wasn't even planning on seeing it on day one. We were out, and the kids were in school. The kids were in school, and I kept saying, "Oh, Greg is going to see it," and Lorraine was like, "Why don't you go and see it now?" And I was like, "I'm not going on my own." And she was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because I just thought it was a bit strange. I didn't want to do that." So, pardon me. I thought to myself, "Okay, it's early in the day. There probably won't be many people. Definitely won't be any kids." So Lorraine says, "Just go, just go." So I said, "Okay, screw it." Went in, and there was nobody sitting beside me on either side. Nobody sitting in front. Well, I got one of those seats at, where the steps are, so no one can sit in front of you anyway. And it was awesome. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. Like, I mean, and I do hear, like, sometimes, like in places like America or even in the UK or whatever, people, when the really good bit of a movie comes on, people will be like, "Oh yeah, that would drive me nuts." I'd be like, "Shut up!" I'd throw a can of Coke at them. But no, down in front, but nobody was doing anything like that, so it's okay.
Yeah, it was. I just loved the film. I had a lovely day out. It was like the morning, afternoon. And then I came back. What did I build? I built this, or an iteration of it. I built that. I just fancied it. Again, a completely unplanned stream. I think it was unplanned till the day before. But anyway, I've got another one of these now, so I'll be giving that away at some point soon, folks. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, no matter where you are in the world.
Craig says that it was designed to only kill and blast somebody. I won't say the name. Oldendorf's watching. Oh, take it off the screen. But also,
I was going to say it's too late now. I like the chemistry though between Commissioner Gordon and the Batman.
Yeah. And he's the guy from oh man, I forgot it, what it's called. On Sky, HBO. Oh, what's it called?
He's a good actor.
Oh my god, I watch it all the time with the robots in it. They get a bit naughty in it. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Someone will say what it's called.
Someone help him out.
Help me.
I tell you what, though, right? People were saying like, "Oh, I want to take my kids to go and see it." Within the first 5 minutes, I was like, "You ain't gonna want to take the kids to see this film."
Oh, Westworld. That's it. He's the guy from Westworld. He is. I can't remember his name in that either. Oh, I love Westworld. A lot of people think it's a load of rubbish. I think it's brilliant.
Oh, I'll have to watch it because, like, I really enjoyed Loki, and a lot of people didn't like that, and I was like, crazy. Yes, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the advert for Mrs. Marvel?
No, I just saw a picture of her sitting down on something and said Mrs. Marvel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks good. I'm looking forward to Kenobi coming out, I have to say. I'm very excited about that.
Yes. When is that
out? That is 21st of May. It's not May the 4th, which is a bit of a miss, if you ask me.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, why would they not do that?
Yeah.
I thought it was clever this month. They did Mario Day this month, didn't they? Did you see that?
Who?
Well, fans of Mario.
Oh, that's been a thing for a while, hasn't it?
I didn't know that. I just thought it was really clever. March the 10th.
Yeah, that's
MARIO.
Mario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I only realised that this year. I mean, I'm not the biggest Mario fan. Watch my video tomorrow, folks. I'll even explain a little bit about that. But I'm going to be pushing that every second I can. So, by the way,
Yeah.
I even put a little trailer on there about it as well. So I love a little trailer.
Here's a controversial question by Tina Bricks: Is Patterson the best Batman?
Well,
I think he's pretty good.
Okay. I tell you what I'm going to say. Right, before your answer, Si, because I don't want you to bias me, right?
Yeah.
I honestly think, right? I think he's a very good Batman, right? But I think my Batman is always going to be Michael Keaton. But I will say this: I think that's the best Batman film. But then saying that, I love Ben Affleck. I mean, do you know what? This is how it goes, right? Best Batmobile, right? For me, because the Batmobile is a big part of the Batman movies. Let's face it.
Oh yeah.
Best Batmobile, 1989 Batmobile from Michael Keaton, right? He's also my favorite minifigure, folks. Best Batman movie, right? The Batman. Best Batman, Ben Affleck. How about that?
Right.
So tell us yours one, Si. Well, and what do you think as well, Tina? And what do you lot out there think about that as well? I bet they're all going, you can't say that!
I'd say you've caused a riot out there.
Yeah. If that was Nicole, I'd be going...
Well, Jacob says that Kevin Conroy is still my favorite of all time. Kevin Conroy is still my favorite of all time Batman, but Robert Pattinson is my favorite live action Batman.
yeah, the animated one's meant to be amazing.
Yeah. I quite like Lego Batman. I think he's underrated. He's one of my favorites. I don't really have a favorite Batman, to be honest. But I do think I do think at this stage they've gone and done the kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? The origin story. I think they've overdone the origin story. Get over it. Bring some baddies into it. Not the Joker. I'm sick of the Joker, but bring some other people in. More of the Penguin. When he's like penguinized with the white face and stuff like that. More of the Riddler would be cool. I did not recognize any of the actors in that movie either, which is really good because I hate recognizing actors in movies, and they did a great job. They did a really good job of.
One of them is a very famous Irish actor.
And I didn't know that till after the movie because I don't look at any trailers or anything, and I was shocked. I had to go and look, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's him!" Which is weird because he's like in DC movies now.
Yeah.
Great movie though.
Oh, dude, I loved it.
Ollendorf said that there's no cinemas open near him for a while, so he must be still in a lockdown. I thought he lived in the UK.
Yeah, cinemas are open near you, dude.
Yeah.
We're completely out of lockdown now. I mean, there's no lockdown anywhere. I mean, there's more cases of COVID than ever before, but we seem to be a lot of, I don't know, it just seems to be glazed over these days. It does.
Yeah. So Craig says Keaton's crap compared to Batterson.
Yeah, but I prefer the Batmobile. Come on, the Batmobile, Craig. The Batmobile.
Ollendorf is, I think, getting confused, you lula. I still think Jack Nicholson's the best Batman. Wasn't he Joker? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he's not the Batman.
Conroy never had.
Oldendorf says something to drink tonight, isn't he?
He's trying to pull our leg.
He's pulling our plonker.
Foolin says Bale's my favorite, but I grew up on Keaton. Nick Minifigure says never watched a Batman movie, and that's fine. Oldorf says I like Greg as Lego Batman. Greg, you're my Lego Batman.
Oh, thank you, Aldnock.
Um,
That's a really nice thing to say.
Cynical Dad's here. He says, "Hi, peeps. Hope you're all doing well. We are. For some reason, we're talking about Joker or Batman. I mean, but join in. Yeah, Jacob says he was Joker, but I think Aldorf is just basically pulling their legs. Brickstage Pass says this Batmobile is better when you rare in what the hell in a
4DX cinema. That's for sure. I think
what the hell's
4DX
a
is overrated
4DX?
as well.
What is that?
You've never been to a 4DX cinema before?
Is that the one where they have puffs of air and you're
Yeah,
seatbelt?
you basically your
right.
chair goes like that, right? You get little speakers in your ears, which is good. That's a good touch. And then every now and again, they'll squirt water in your face or something like that. And you're like,
Yeah.
for Christ's sakes, it's like someone vaping in front of you. And
Where did they get
like
the
that.
water from? Is it sanitized?
I don't know.
No.
Probably not. It's probably got Legionnaire's disease in it, for all we know.
It's
But
probably
Craig likes it.
hey.
Kundrash.
No, I don't know where they get the saliva. It's probably saliva they spit back in your face.
Yeah. If you're lucky, it could be something else.
Oh. So yeah,
that might clog the tips up. I don't know.
Clog the what?
The tips.
Oh, right.
Right. This is a really strange build so far. I've not watched one review of this so far. In fact, have I watched Richard's one? Oh, I have watched Richard's one. I can't remember what he said in it, but it was a good. Was it? I know Richard's done this one, but he's done two. I think I've seen one of them. Hey, Brickstate, bow is crap, Barry.
Fight.
Do you know what? I never, in all honesty, I wasn't the biggest fan of the last Batman movie that he did. I just didn't feel right. Batman was out in the daylight too often for my liking.
But to be honest, I haven't a clue which Batman was which actor. That's just transparency for you right there. And I don't really care.
God. Can't believe you even admitted that.
I couldn't give a crap, to be honest.
What about Adam West? Now, I got to say, folks, I think Adam West was a good Batman. Yeah, I did as well.
I grew up on him.
Me too.
That sounds like I'm a wart. I grew up watching him.
That sounds like a wart. You are. You're a wart. Little hair hanging out of it, so a little crinkly hair.
Yeah, I grew up watching him. That was in the 60s. We were watching that in the 80s, and that was just brilliant. And
great Batmobile.
They need to start putting Robin into these things as a continuous bloody sidekick as well. Everyone knows it's Batman and Robin.
Yeah, but did you? But didn't you think though they kind of teed it up for Robin in that film?
Let me see. Yes, yeah. Yeah,
because there was someone who had a similar fate to him, wasn't there?
Yeah,
and I think that's going to be Robin.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I'd like to see Robin. I thought. Oh, what did you think of Catwoman? I thought she was exceptionally good.
Wow, another great character.
Yeah, really good version of her.
Or actress, I should say. Actress. I don't know what we call them nowadays. Actress.
She's beautiful. What a beautiful woman. Wow.
I'm not allowed to comment on how good looking women are.
Yeah, but she's amazingly attractive. And I tell you what, to be fair, Patterson's very attractive as well.
Yeah, you can see him playing guitar under a tree somewhere, all right, yeah.
Is that what they do in Ireland?
Well, people look like that usually end up under a tree with loads of girls around going, oh, he's so dishy. He's so great.
Yeah, get your jacket, darling, you're pulled.
Aldorf says the cinema's still fixing as it has brought last month after years of... So basically a close down or they're doing up the cinema. Brickstage Bass says, that's like saying Knight's Kingdom is the best castle theme. It must be still slagging off Barry. Aldorf got the characters mixed up.
Barry cracks me up, he does. I'm looking forward to when the castle gets announced because me and Craig and anyone else who wants to join as well, folks, we're going to build the castles, the Bricklink castles. That's got to be done. There we go. But I tell you what, I do fancy building the 3-in-1 castle set. In fact, guys, Barry, Bazza, And Craig would probably know. But isn't there something on Rebrickable whereby you buy a few of those sets and then you build a bigger castle out of it? Rebrickable seems to be doing really well this year. Like everyone seems to mention Rebrickable at some point.
Yeah, I never heard of them until weirdly until I was watching one of Brixie's live streams. I don't know why I'd never heard of them. I suppose it's because I don't know. When
Well,
I
it's
buy
not
a
your
set,
thing, is it?
It's not. No, you're right. No, it's not my thing. So I kind of glaze over stuff like that. But seeing the stuff that he had built, and then who else? Somebody else built something really cool. But yeah, that pub was really good. And then there was a car. Was that Porsche that turned into? Did it end up being a Lamborghini? Was that a Lamborghini?
I got to build that
was
Porsche,
really
man. I love white Porsches. They're my. Do you know what? I've always wanted to own a Porsche, but they're kind of like money pits. If I hadn't got into Lego, I would have got into doing up old cars, classic cars, or something like that. Because I used to be an engineer back in the day.
He was. Oh,
yeah. I was. I'm a qualified systems engineer, and then for some reason, I was like, "Oh, I don't like getting dirty. I could get into computing instead," and that's exactly what I did. In fact, I got. Well, it was weird because I did my apprenticeship with London Transport, which was so good. It really was, honestly, folks. I loved it. It was like amazing. And then I did it for a few years, and whilst I was still doing it, all my friends were still in academia, doing their university degrees in computer science and stuff like that. And I always remember I spent £250 doing, which I thought was an incredible amount of money, which it was back in those days, folks. It really was. Paying for some private courses, some private lessons in like Windows 98 and 2000 Professional. And I just went and applied for jobs at law firms. And yeah, lo and behold, I actually got it was because my wife Mark One worked at a law firm, and she worked for Simmons and Simmons, if you happen to know law firms, folks. And anyway, so she said, we got IT departments at law firms. Why don't you apply? So I was like, oh, okay, I will. So I applied, and I got literally offered 2 jobs. So I took one of those, and never looked back. But you know what?
Mad.
I got to be honest. I genuinely miss being an engineer, because I never used to have to go to the gym. It was proper, genuine work. And but you know, there we go. That was literally a lifetime ago, folks. But I do miss it, and I kept all my tools. So I've got snap-on tools, brittle tools. I love it, honestly. I really do, and that's how I know I would have got into that. I mean, really, I'm scared, Si. I tell you what set I really want to get, folks. And if anyone's built it out there, let me know. I want to get that Formula One Technics car. I think it looks amazing.
It does, doesn't it?
What does Barry say? He says, yes, London Bridge bricks. There are lots of building 2 and 3 of the medieval castle together to make bigger ones. Yeah, I like it. I could get into the castle theme. I'm interested to know what this new castle looks like and see how it would go in the city, because it would go in the city, folks. And I tell you what, right? This is the thing, right? Me and Barry, you know when I did the stream, I did the where are they? I don't even know where I put them now.
He lost them.
Let me know. I got the brickheads for the. I don't even know where I put them. I tell you where I put them. I put them on, so they're on behind me in the video that I made. So yeah, sorry folks, you'll see them tomorrow. That was a segue I didn't mean to say, but you'll see them tomorrow, folks, on that video. But anyway, she knows what's that mean? I come into some money. So that was a really impromptu stream that I did. Literally, I contacted Barry. I contacted Brickhive and Barry because I thought it'd be good to have them on the stream. Brickhive couldn't do it; he was in a meeting or something. And Barry said, "Yeah, he'll do it." And we did it. And when we showed that video, and here's another reason. Hey, Nicole, here's another reason why simply, folks, that is the castle. Like, I'm just throwing it out there. That is the castle. And I said it on the day we saw it. Every single set in that video is an actual set. The only one that they showed that was a question mark above it is the castle. And why would they not show the real castle? And I tell you why it's the newest version of the castle, because it's got the rounded pieces on it. Simple as that. And that's it. That's how we deduced it. And if anyone looked through the timelines on it, and I'm just, again, folks, I'm just saying it. I don't really care too much, but it's just the thing. Me and Barry were definitely the first ones in the Lego YouTube community to say that is the castle that we're going to get.
That's the castle.
And in about 2 weeks' time, I'll probably eat my words. It gets officially announced.
Oh God!
What can I say? Because you're looking to build an army now. I saw your video. You want to build an army, don't you?
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be. I do want a Star Wars army. I think they're pretty cool. I've always liked them. I think the first army I saw was probably one of Ryan's ones, M&O Productions. And then obviously once you see one, it recommends loads of everyone else's videos.
Is this you?
Yeah, formerly Grogon. And Nicole, hi Nicole, Cabbage Face, can't wait for Shrek. Solo's here as well. Hey Solo, how's it going? Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button and take part in the poll. But yeah, no, I think they look cool. So I'd love to, and I like the way, if you look at them from different angles, they have kind of different lines down between the minifigures and everything. So I'd like to, some of them can be expensive to do, like the artillery stormtrooper is pretty cool. So an army of that would be amazing. Very expensive though, but it would be something that not many people have.
Yeah.
And then there's like, I could have, as who was saying, I think it was Craig was saying, like a castle army. Wolf pack or something, or somebody, I should say. So there's loads of different things. I wouldn't like to have like just one Harry Potter army, but Death Eaters might be a good thing as well, like an army of Death Eaters.
Yeah, I was thinking that because I was thinking of doing an army. So I had a members stream on Saturday night, and it was really good fun. And thank you everyone who's out there who came to that. It's for my second tier, the Greater London tier. It was really good fun. And during that, I actually said to people what my thoughts for an army was going to be. I thought I'd do something a bit left field, but they didn't think it was a good idea, so I won't be bothered doing it now. But I was going to do an army of construction workers for the city, but they kind of thought it was all right, but it wasn't like a proper army. Well, a few of them said that anyway. It wasn't completely poo-pooed, but it wasn't like it's not like the construction workers is an army. Do you know what I mean? They're not, how can I put it, Si? They're not fighters.
Military.
Yeah, they're not military. That's the way.
Yeah, but I don't think it has to be militarized for a Lego minifigure army. I know. Like, I mean, that's the whole idea of the word army. But you can still have an army of minifigures that are the same and identical. It's a giant collection. Yeah. I think that'd be a good idea. Another one would be to have something like the chicken soup guy. I'd love to have a load of chicken soup guys. But I mean, like, there are a lot of people who collect the suit guy and suit girls of the collectible minifigure series.
Yeah.
So the banana suit guy and the lizard suit guy, and they look awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do something around the construction thing, because what I want to do is when I'm building a new one and when I get the city kind of accomplished, where the new building is going to go, I just want something like 50 workers look in posable form. Do you know what I mean? I just think that'd be quite a funny thing to do. Probably a bit unrealistic, really, but you got to keep it fun, folks.
Well, when I was at the Brick Fela, when it was on in Ireland there a while ago, 2-3 years ago, inside one of the so there's this big scene, and they had a big mountain, but they had like some of the mountain purposely not filled in, and they had miners inside, and they had them moving, so it looked like they were actually banging on rocks and stuff. It was so cool. They
Ah,
had
wow.
little lights in there. Yeah, it was awesome. Loved it.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah, Microfish says Brickstar has a tipper trick army.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah. Ooh, look who's here, Brickbods. Hey, Brickbods. Evening all. I want to make a brooding army, but Ian won't let me. Don't listen to him. Just do it. When he
Yeah,
goes out to
don't
work,
always do what Ian says,
yeah.
Carrie.
When
Sort
he's
it
out,
now.
sort of, when he's out, just buy a load of them, and when he comes home, just have them on the table.
Yeah, instead of his dinner.
Yeah. Where's dinner? Here, Bruni.
Yeah. Where's my KFC? Yeah. I decided to get the German football team.
Oh, I wonder if she got it.
Oh, she'll get it. Don't worry. I know Carrie. She'll get her own way. She was really disappointed when she was like, "No, I want the money for my KFC." She's going, "But I want the German football team." And he's like, "No, shut your mouth." I'm getting mixed up with who I'm doing impressions of.
Oh God.
Aaron talks like this, and Carrie talks like that.
There we go. Yeah, good to see Solo. I saw Solo streaming with somebody. He was streaming with
Brickhive.
Brickhive.
I
Yeah,
watched their stream this morning.
Yeah.
They're talking
It's
about
good to
Star
see his
Wars.
face. Star Wars. Nicole says an army of food minifigures would be amazing. Yeah, I've seen the hot dog guy. Like, people have armies of that dude, and they look cool.
What about armies of firemen? Is there such a thing?
I think it can be whatever you want, really. Yeah.
Because I got a load of fire engine stuff. Oh, Ian's the one that earns the money, so I feel I should have him say. I tell you what, right? Put a little bit aside each week, Carrie, because if anyone deserves it, you do. Because you're lovely, and don't forget, you do work. You work at home. Never underestimate that, and keep nagging him.
Please.
I tell you what, there's some lovely techniques in this, but seriously, I've never built well, I say I've never built. I mean, I've built quite a few, but I kind of go through, you build about 4 of these a year or something like that. But I've never built one quite like this. Solo, you're out there. Have you built these ones yet? The new wave? Because I think, personally speaking, I think this is the best wave ever of at least the eight stud wide ones. Anyhow, let me know what you think, dude. Because I know how much. Do you remember that time Solo? He went through like a whole month, didn't he, building all the speed champions then.
Yeah,
he's a broken man by the end of it. He was.
Each stream, he was like, "Oh, I hate these things, the stupid stickers," and then the next week was, "I'll build another one." I was like, "What?" But he got through it. He got through it.
He did. He got it there.
I wasn't sure if I actually had this set in the house. I wasn't sure if it was in the storage unit, and bloody Holly went and made her storage unit video. I was going to keep mine for April 1st.
I thought about you.
I know. I saw her. I was like, "No, Holly, no." So she moved, but her mom has put stuff into her storage unit as well. So mine could be full by the end of the year, just of Lego and no other stuff from the house. And Lorraine said to me when we were in there last week, she said, and I was like, "What? You think what I think?" She's like, "Yeah, we might have to get a bigger one soon." And I was like, "I know, we only have it like 4 months," but it's just crazy. And when you're in it, it's big, but when you're looking at it on the video, it looks like a bike shed. What was I talking about? I can't remember before Holly. I can't remember.
Let me see. This is the early onset of Alzheimer's.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, so I wasn't sure if I had this in the house, and obviously I do. But the alternative was to build the Ferrari Speed Champions, the Formula one from last year. And Lorraine was like, "That's too if you could do Speed Champions," and I was like, "Yeah." And then I remembered Solo, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I won't." And then that bloody, who was it last week? It was Titanium J went off and built a big bloody set last week, so I didn't want to be I didn't want
Yeah.
him upstaging
The
me.
thing is with Jay, I love
How do
Jay
you
to
do
bits. I really do. But he's quiet. He'll build it. When I used to do my YouTube channel with Paul, he used to do the same thing. He never used to say a thing because he'd focus on his build and then he'd chat all the way afterwards. So you knew he was going to. Basically, Jay comes on. He's quiet for about an hour and a half. He builds his set and then he cracks on into the conversation.
Yeah, he's right. He's right as well.
Of course, he's right. Yeah, he's Titanium J. He's never wrong. Never wrong. And that's a fact, folks. That really is. I agree, actually. Oldendorf, Winnie the Pooh could be. You could classify Winnie the Pooh as a bit of a medieval set. But and again, sorry, just to reiterate, folks, if anyone wants to see an amazing medieval set, check out my vlog that I did at the Reading Festival. I actually interviewed the guy that built it, who actually I didn't realise he actually writes for Blocks magazine, which was nice. Blocks magazine. So
no, who's the dude?
it's the guy. I don't know if you remember. You know, we were talking about once. He did this thing. It was a special section in the magazine called Techniques, and it's where there was a garden, and they were using the Joker headpiece or the Joker hairpiece for cabbages and stuff like that. It was his, and I tell you what, all those photographs were taken from one of his models, but he had an entire city of medieval stuff, and it looks amazing. So, guys, if you want to see something, it's the best. I can definitely. Do you know what? And the thing is, as well, I can see why people get into doing medieval stuff because you haven't got to worry about trains. You don't need a massive space, and you can pretty much put it in any houses in any sort of position that you like, as long as you've got some sort of cobble. Well, not in cobbles. They didn't have cobbles in them days, but do you know what I mean? It's like the planning permission thing, or the symmetricness of it all kind of goes out the window. Don't know. Just saying. Just my observation of it so far, folks. But I do want to get into trains. That's where I want to have a good train set going around my city, and it will happen, folks. I just need to get a different table. I need to get a slightly shorter table so that I can actually physically get to all the angles. But there's always going to be something to do. But you know what? Once I really do get into the city, there'll be no stopping me. And I'll tell you what I need to do as well. And this weekend, I'm reviewing the Brickheads of Marty McFly and Doc Brown. And then the week after, I'm going to do a room tour of my other studio, which I haven't used for ages, but it's still there. It's still working and functioning, folks. Then I can start doing stuff down here and show you update videos that I do down here. So that's quite cool. Stuff to come.
That is cool. I can't wait for that. There's an idea, Mandalorian army. You're gonna have me broke. I wouldn't know what to do. I knew what I was going to do. Now I'm confused. Solo says, no, for the bricks. There is worse. I don't know. Worse what? Minifig Nick says, was at the Plymouth Lego store with them last Saturday. Thulin says, which was your worst? I hated all of the stickers in the Ford. And Cynical Dad says, there's so many themes in Lego, it's hard to choose just a few to keep within budget. Screw the budget. Don't eat for a month and buy everything. And don't forget, if you're just joining, hit the like button, take part in the poll. Where are we at the poll? The poll is at 53 votes. Let's get that up to more. So no, a lot of people don't. Every time you look at this, do you notice it loses percentages and it doesn't gain any percentages? It's weird. So 28% of yes, they do pre-order, and 72 don't pre-order Lego. Interesting.
So, sorry, do you want to tell people a little bit about the backlog and where they can find it and things like that?
No, not really. I mean, yeah, of course. The Backlog. Backlog is a weekly series that myself and Greg do. It alternates from one channel to the other. This one being Sarah Connor channel, and the other being London Bridge Bricks, which is Greg's channel. Last week's is in the description below. Check it out, and so are the links to Greg, his channel, and his socials. I don't think I've missed out on any of the socials, so check him out if you haven't already. Voila.
Very well said, Si.
Thanks, love. Thanks a million. Why does that look offset?
So I had my MRI scan yesterday, Si, on my shoulder. It's the second scan on it. Yesterday, I had it injected with dye, which was a bit weird, folks, because you're laying there. It's nothing horrible or anything like that, and they're basically putting a needle in you, but they're using an ultrasound at the same time, Si. So you're seeing your body, right, and the muscle tones and the fat and the skin or whatever, and then you see the needle going in. And I said to him, he goes, "Can you see the needle?" I said, "Yeah, I can see something very alien in my body." So when he was moving it there, it was like moving on the screen. I was like, "Oh." Anyway, he said it'll feel like a COVID injection. And I said, "All right." So after 40 seconds, I said, "When are you gonna pull it out?" He went, I've got to put the fluid into it. So I said, "What did you just inject me with then?" He went, it's local anesthetic. I was like, "Oh, blimey." I said, "Why is that then?" He said, "Because we're basically injecting the joint with dye, and the joint, basically you inject it and then the joint goes like that."
Oh
so then they throw you inside the MRI tube and you get scanned. So that was that.
Excuse me while I pick myself up. Oh, that sounds terrible. Oh my God, that's horrendous. I'd have passed out. I wouldn't have lasted. They would have put the needle in. To tell you it's going to be like a COVID jab, that's not too bad, because a COVID jab, that's not as bad. I'm kind of used to it now.
Yeah.
But I would have passed out if it been stuck in my arm or my shoulder for that long.
My wife would have as well. She's terrible with needles.
Oh.
Like, I mean, isn't it mad though? Isn't it mad with the way things are in the world at the moment? It's like COVID isn't the big news at the moment, which is kind of sad, really, in because of what news has actually taken over.
Yeah,
but
you'd prefer if COVID was the only news.
Of course, who wants war? You got to be crazy. But it's just mad how more people have got it now than ever before. Yet no one's talking about it as much.
Yeah,
it's weird, but that's media, I suppose, for you. I actually met someone today who I was talking to her. She's a friend of mine at work, and I know she speaks Russian. So I'd always presumed she was Russian, but she's not. She's from the Ukraine.
No way.
Yeah. So her and her mum, she's just managed to get her mum over. Her mum arrived on Monday. Hey, Sam. So that was good. Her mum left Ukraine on Saturday and arrived on Monday in the UK. So she's safe now. So it's good.
Yeah, there are happy stories coming out of it, as in as happy as they can be. People getting to get out and see, be safe with their family and stuff.
Of course, of course. But
I think that's why, go on.
No, I was just going to say, and we I know we're doing Lego, folks. It's very, but we're trying to keep it normal, a little bit down to earth sort of things. But you know what? Anyone who's maybe watching this from the Ukraine or anything like that, we wish everyone well, and hope this nightmare kind of ends as soon as possible. I tell you, but it's such a sad thing, but it's just it's just a very sad thing, really. But I'm not going to go into detail on it, folks. Sorry, but I just wanted to. It was just like I was talking to her, and I could tell that she was getting a little bit emotional as well, because she was just relieved that her mum was safe and well. And and you sort of think, it kind of puts things into perspective. That's probably where I'm getting at with all this, folks.
No, I agree with you totally. You're right, and I mean, at least hopefully something like this is a distraction, and all the live streams that go on are distractions and stuff, because you can really get addicted to the news, and it can get you a little bit down. So switch the news off, join us or whatever live stream that you watch or TVs you watch, and just take a break. because I watch a lot of it. I am, and it can really kind of like, get you. But once you're hanging out with us for a while, take your mind off, you'll be grand.
Exactly. Cy O'Connor and Greg, the ultimate distractions.
Yaha. Sam says hi to everybody. And he says, all good, Nick. Thanks, Nicole, yourself. Fuhn says, spot on. Uldorf says, currently my backlog is you have the Tiger promo, Coffee Car promo, 2 Piggy Bank promos, 3-in-1 mystical creature, 2 last year Duo Speed Champion and Architecture London Skyline. Yeah, I want that coffee one, the coffee cart. I didn't get that.
No, I didn't. Oh, I think I might have got that. You'll be able to get all those sort of things now, Si. You've got a Lego store coming your way.
I can't wait. I can't wait. And do they do sales? And if they do sales, are they decent prices?
Nah, your sales you'll always get at better places like Amazon.
Yeah.
Smith's.
Well, Amazon Germany for us.
Well, that's not bad, you know. Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, because of the Euro thing, but
yeah.
I tell you what, I'm looking forward to. Oh my god, did you hear about this? So, Strange New Worlds is a new Star Trek series starting, and they've already leaked the fact that James T. Kirk is being recast.
Really?
Yeah, it looks good as well. Actually, he does actually look quite a little bit like William Shatner.
I hope they do a good job of casting somebody, because it's kind of like you don't want to do it wrong, because you'll annoy a lot of Star Trek people, Trekkies as we're called. But yeah, I can't wait. And now, is that going to be on that channel that we don't have?
I hope not. I'm hoping Amazon gets it, because Amazon got Picard, but they didn't bother with Discovery, and I'm not surprised. Apparently, this season of Discovery is like really good or really really bad.
Yeah, and
So,
how does it work? How does that work? Because I think Picard was done by Gene Roddenberry's son, wasn't it? I think that's a different company or something. Isn't
no,
he
it's
Gene
all owned by
Roddenberry?
Paramount and HBO or something like that.
Because they took everything and put it onto whatever that other channel is, and I thought it was weird that they didn't take this one.
I don't know. Maybe Amazon
Paid enough money.
helped raise. Maybe they're an exec producer of it or something like that. I'm not sure.
Yes. Hey Mariana, how's it going? Mariana's Bricks here.
Hey Mariana. I put these stickers on, so I'm quite happy with them. What about them?
Ooh, look at that. Oh, they're good. Well placed.
That's not bad, is it?
Not bad.
It kind of follows the line quite nicely, doesn't it?
Yep. You can't say anything bad about that.
Yeah, that's all right. That's not bad for doing it live. I never used to like doing it live, and then it used to take me so long to do it afterwards. Yeah, it did. It used to take me ages. I just do it now, folks, because I'm hard. What can I say? All right, well, that's bag one done. I mean, look, I've never known a speed champion look like this before. It's weird.
Let's have a look. Yeah.
Like, I've just never built one like it. I miss Solo to see if he'd actually built it, but yeah.
I think he said he's building one. I don't know if he's building that one.
Okay. Kuntosh.
Fulham says no more Sunday morning sticker sessions for Greg.
I've still got a load of sets to apply them to, mate. Don't worry about that.
So what have we got going on? Odov says Lego stickers the worst enemy for me. I know why they make them. I make them. I prefer if they were just printed. Really. I know a lot of people love the stickers. And I think over the time, we've gotten better at putting the stickers on, really. A lot of practice. The use of the brick separator for me, I like using that. Some people don't like using it. Yeah. Some people don't. I don't think Emily likes using it.
Look at that print, Si. That's the smallest print going. In that,
God.
there's a print of a Ferrari logo. Let's see if we can make it happen, folks. Here we go. So maybe not. It kind of wants to, but
the anticipation.
It's so small anyway. Even looking at it, but yeah, it's such a small little thing. But the canopy on this looks really good, Si. Look at that. It's like an A-wing canopy.
Isn't it? It's almost identical to it. It looks very like it.
Makes your head go a funny shape. Look at that. Look.
I think
I'll put you off your dinner, folks, won't it?
I think it is one. Has it got the little?
Let's have a look. Yeah, it's an A-wing.
It's an A-wing canopy.
Yeah, 100%. Look, there it is. Look, there's the grip on the front, the bar. Yeah, 100% A-wing canopy, folks. I like the A-wing. That one's the resistance one. It's a good little set. That.
Yep. It is. It's a good little set.
Right. I am enjoying it though. I do enjoy Speed Champions. Every time I build one, I'm like, yeah, I do like these. They're really good collection. I need to buy a load of like the ones from last one because they kind of had a year off, didn't they? Or about a year and a half off, and then they've come out with 2 waves quite quick for Speed Champs.
Yeah. As you said, last wave and this wave, I think, are the best. Although the Mini Cooper was a good set.
Yeah, but there was 6 studs. So I always think you got 2 leagues. You got the 6 stud league, and you've got the 8 stud league. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know if I've got any over there actually. I like the Audi 80 is an awesome one. That's one of my favorites. I love that when I built that. You're right, Oldendorf. This is the A-wing style car. It does look like an A-wing, more so than just the canopy being on it, really. Right, where are we going with this then, Gregors? There's a lot of little parts making up this set, though. Look at that. They are fiddly. Like Speed Champions are a bit fiddly, but they're like models. And they really, these 8 stud wide ones, they really remind me of Scale Electric cars.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sure they're about the same size. I don't even know if Scale Electrics is still going. Folks, is Scale Electrics actually still a thing?
You see, we're in the toy shop a lot. I'm certain I've seen them in the toy shop. The toy shop. Smith's. But let us know, because surely there are other companies that do it as well. I don't think Hot Wheels do them, but I've seen loads of different kind of cars available for them as well.
Well, when I was a kid, my mum, my mum and dad divorced years ago, folks. I was about 8 years old when they divorced, but my mum couldn't afford to buy me Scale Electrics, which was totally fine. She bought me something called TCR instead. And it was amazing. Honestly, folks, it's the best racing car set I ever had as a kid. And strangely enough, my dad bought me something that wasn't Scale Electrics, but it was the Dukes of Hazzard. And it was a figure of 8. Or the track was a figure of 8, and that was really good fun. It was just a police car and that. I think it had like little blue lights used to go on it, so quite good times. And yeah, I had an amazing childhood, so I can't really complain too much. Can't have it all, that's for sure, folks.
Well, Barry says yes, they are still available. His cousin collects them. Birko has going. Says, of course it is, Greg. Single Dad says, oh, TCR was so much better.
Ah, Cynical Dad. Yeah, I loved it because the great thing is, right? You didn't have like the little matchstick, the little pointer thing that kept it in the track, but you could switch lanes very easily, and they were so fast. And also, my track had like three levels on it. It was just
Really?
brilliant. I loved it. It was so good. The crashes were amazing.
Yeah, I love the crashes rather than just going around in circles. I used to put things onto the track and all that kind of stuff. It used to be so much fun.
Yeah.
I don't
How you
know.
get on? How you get on with your build, Si?
Grant's coming along. We've got a base going on.
Okay, good.
But
Bit
yeah,
of
but
technique.
if we had more space, I'd love to get something like that in the house for Nullig. It's like the building it and then taking it apart and putting it together is a bit of a pain.
Yeah. That's interesting. I reckon a slightly bigger worktop area would help you.
Yeah. Where does that go?
Oh, yeah. So, Si, tell us a little bit about what's happening tomorrow.
Tomorrow is to be decided.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I haven't nailed down a guest yet. We've streamed before with a guest, so that doesn't matter. So it'll be myself, yourself, BFAB, the usual crew, talking and having fun, chilling out. 8 o'clock as usual. We will have this usual guest who comes in every now and then. Which one do you want, the left or right? No, that one. This dude here.
Is that naughty no lag?
Yep. Naughty no lag.
Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Yeah,
How are you?
we're good.
Hulk smash!
Yeah.
New T-shirt alert.
I got a new t-shirt today.
Yeah, is that the ultimate? That's the ultimate Avengers, isn't it, Si?
That is, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Hawkeye's ginger. It looks nice. I love the Hulk. Hulk looks massive.
Yeah, there is Hulk, Captain
Back
Man,
up a little bit
yeah,
because no one could see.
Iron Man,
Jeepers.
and that's
Captain
all.
America. Looks amazing though, like love it.
Yeah.
What's on the sticker on his left hand, on his left shoulder side? What's on his arm?
Someone in school gave it to him. It says "Thank you."
Oh.
Who gave you that again?
Charlotte.
Charlotte gave it to him. One of his friends in the class.
Charlotte.
Giving out stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Charlotte No Leg's girlfriend? Don't tell Naomi.
No.
Don't tell
Well-
Naomi.
Well, she likes me.
But does she?
Yeah, and I think so. We're married.
You think you're married?
Yeah.
Imagine
Really?
not knowing if you're married or not.
Has she given you a big kiss?
Yeah. She just gave me a
Wow.
kiss.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
God.
No, you don't get coronavirus because I'm not going to be.
Don't
have
get
COVID. She don't.
coronavirus.
She
don't.
doesn't have it. Just
No.
He's like, she doesn't have it. I swear she hasn't got it. But I do want you to say hi to Barry.
Bye,
Say
Barry.
hi, Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Say hi, Nicole.
Nicole.
Say hi, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Hi, Ollendorf.
Hi, Oldorf.
Say hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Say hi to
Hi, Sam Barry.
Parry.
Perry.
Say hi to
Hi, the Mega Foo.
Minifig who you'll get at some stage. Say hi. You say hi to Ollendorf. Say hi to
Hi,
Minifig
Mega
Nick. I know there's no gap. It's a little bit harder.
Nick.
Minifig Nick. You just say hi, Nick. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick.
How
how's
are
it
you
going?
today, my dear?
How are you today, my dear? And Fulton says, Nullig the player. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or you should told
He's keeping his options open, Barry.
Do you know what a player is?
no.
No.
Oh yeah. Or you should call me King Nullig Player.
Yeah, he's into this King Nullig thing. He's changed his avatar.
I changed my name to Alvin.
Okay, he was King.
Alvin.
I know, yeah. He was King Nug on Disney Plus, and now you're Alvin, like a chipmunk. He likes the chipmunks.
Yeah, I'm Alvin now. I'm going to change it Bart, but how do you spell Bart?
B-A-R-T.
B-A-R-T.
Look, Nick says, I'm good, thanks. Thank you, Nullig. Say
You're
awesome. You're
welcome.
welcome. Okay, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye-bye. I touched you my phone.
Smell you later.
Smell
Don't
you
say that,
later.
please.
Bye. Bye, no leg.
Bye.
Love your
Bye.
shirt. Very cool.
Pop. Oh, that made a popping noise. Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Mind the bottle of water. Don't spill that on the computer and the Lego. Bye. Bye. I'll see you later.
I bought a new T-shirt, Si, the other day.
Oh, did you?
I did. I
What'd
went
you
to
buy?
Prime Army,
Yeah.
and I got myself. I won't say what it was, but I will say this: I'll be wearing it when I build the DeLorean.
Oh, awesome. It's a Ghostbusters t-shirt.
Exactly.
Yes. Knew it. Newt.
Has he? Have you still confiscated the PS5?
Yeah, but that's only because we were out today. It would have been given back today, but then I would have had to listen to all the way out while we were out. Oh, when are we going home? When are we going home? When are we going home? So that wasn't happening. And yesterday was supposed to happen as well. What happened yesterday? I can't remember. There was Lorraine was working late, and I didn't want to be listening to that all day. So tomorrow it will be
Reinstated.
reinstated. Yes, that's not a known fact yet, but it'll be a nice surprise.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Everyone say goodbye. He's gone. So the girls said bye, and Barry's laughing King Nullick. Yeah, he's Alvin now apparently.
Alvin. What name,
Alvin
Alvin?
Chipmunk. Is that supposed to go straight? Yep. How are your little nephews? If they're still little, are they little?
Yeah. Any particular ones?
The ones that gave you the Lego.
Oh no, I mean they're like 15 and 18 now. So
Okay.
one's just got his first job in IT, and the other one is he's kind of right into his music at the moment. So I don't know if he'll stick around and continue with academia for a while.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure. But he's a really good musician. Like he learned to play the guitar, and then he started drumming. And because he can play the guitar, it's really helped him learn how to play the piano. So
no way.
he's really good.
That's awesome.
You know, when you sort of see someone who's naturally gifted at something, but just needs those music lessons to kind of guide that skill. And he's awesome, man. He's really awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is very
cool.
cool.
I like when they get into music.
Yeah, it's really quite special.
Sometimes I think my eyes deceive me when I see something like this. I think this says Carrera does a Mario one they sell at Smith's. What's that mean?
Right. I don't know.
Ozzy Adam is here. He says, "Good day, all. Good day to you, sir." Yeah. But no, so I read things really quickly and then it comes out all wrong. But that one definitely is crazy. So Mother Brick, what are you talking about? Had McDonald's today. When we on a day sometimes when Lorraine is off, we have McDonald's if I have to stream or whatever because it's hard to get home and have dinner. And it was the worst McDonald's ever. I know people would be writing, "Oh, McDonald's are rubbish," but this was the worst. It's like
Really?
I think it was Pulp Fiction. I can't remember what it was. Oh wait, no, it was Falling Down. No one knows what Falling Down is unless you're mine and Greg's age. Maybe Craig fooling. Anyway, Falling Down, Michael Douglas, really good movie. It reminds me of me. It really does. He wakes up in the morning, his day starts off well, and then it turns into a complete disaster, and he ends up going off. And well, anyway, he ends up in a bad mood. But he went into this Burger King
Bad mood.
McDonald's place, and he got
That's
this.
putting it politely, Si.
Oh yeah, so much going on in the world. Don't want to be bringing everyone down again. We just got them back up. So he's given this burger, and he's like, "What's this?" And the man's a burger, and he says, "Yeah, but it doesn't look like that in the picture." And he was like, "I don't care." And he was like, "What the hell?" So that's what happened. Lorraine got one, and it was a Big Mac with no lettuce, and everything else is supposed to be on it. But there's all this burger sauce squirted off to one side. Mine had one slice of a Big Mac, one slice of cheese. I was like, come on, what the hell? So yeah, Lorraine brought it in, and she was more polite than I would have been. But I'm hungry, and that's what reminded me of it.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, went there this morning for breakfast as well. And the same thing. I mean, it doesn't show the care that you supposed to have for the customers if you serve up a box of slop, which is supposed to look like nice looking. It's supposed to be nice looking slop, but like, what the flipping hell? Couldn't believe it.
I had a McDonald's breakfast on Saturday for AFOL day, so I did my shopping.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I tell you, I was so lucky, right? So I was so excited about going for my first ever kind of AFOL day.
Yeah.
Got out of the car, ran over to the Lego store, did a bit of filming, did my stuff in there, bought my things. You'll find that out tomorrow, folks. When I had my McDonald's, I was like, "Where's my car keys?" Couldn't find my car keys.
No.
I was like, "Oh, I think I left them in the car." I did.
Oh, no.
I left my key. Yeah, I left my keys in the ignition. The door was open, everything, but no one nicked it or anything. I was very lucky.
That's mental.
I was like, I actually ran back to the car thinking, "Oh my god." But yeah, no one touched it.
Yeah, you're very lucky because I mean, you're in the ignition door open. It could have been gone or fleeced or whatever. But yeah, I'm glad it didn't happen. But we have an update from Mother Brick. Go on.
Oh yeah, and I was going to say the doors were open, but they were unlocked. They wasn't actually open; they were unlocked. So
could you imagine?
Yeah, so I was quite lucky. And the nice thing is I parked right at the end, so it's probably why no one noticed. But when you think about it, not that many people go out their way to think today I'm going to go nick a car and be passing, because bearing in mind, right, I didn't go to bed till about 1:30 that morning because of London Calling, right?
Yeah.
And I was in the Lego store at 8:00 or just about 8:10. So I wasn't really with it, to be honest.
Oh, Gregory.
No.
Mother Brick has said the racing track. So it is. Carrera does a Mario one as a Mario racing track. They said it at Smith's. Yes, I did see that.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. Ondorf says, Greg and Si, have you tried Lego Dot Team? I mean, I like dots, but I'm not going to spend all my money buying a load of dots. Any dots that I like, I'd probably just get for bits and pieces. I know people are, spending loads of money on dots. Dots are cool. They're not really my thing. I do have the dots bracelet, one of the first ones, bracelets, the black one. I went out of my way to get that. It was on special offer the first day it came out, so I think I got it for €4 or €5.
Yeah, I remember when dots first came out and the Dot House opened in London, and I sent Chris from Bricking It up there a bracelet, like weeks before you could buy the bracelets. Hey, Brixish.
Brixish? I'm going to run down through these. Adam says, good morning here. Good morning here. Hope all well. And then he says, was it like the picture? No, it was not like the picture. It was just like, someone sat in it, to be honest. It was crap. It was, and it was lukewarm as well. And I was like,
no way.
Yeah, Lorraine brought hers. Yeah, Lorraine brought hers off to to get it changed. And this morning she had to go off and get it changed as well. And I just said, look, screw it, I'm going to eat this because I didn't want her to have to bring everything back. And yeah, it was just a disaster. A disaster. Did you ever have trouble? You have this kind of trouble as well, where they want you to build kind of on a corner, and when you have it built the way you think it is, it's not the right way, and you have to take it apart.
Yeah, well, these were quite awkward stickers. Check out these that I've just put on there. It's not a bad job. It's not perfect, but we're live. So look, that sticker. That's 2 stickers there. You got 2 stickers there for the number 4, and look, you put one of them on a curve. That's unusual. But the sticker isn't perfectly straight, but it goes well with the eye. Do you know what I mean? The circle looks okay.
Yes.
That's not bad. There you go, folks. There's the other ones. So that's not bad at all, really. I'm quite happy with them. Not bad. Give myself a good 7.5, maybe a B+. I mean,
just a pat on the back.
A pat on the back, yeah. Pat on the back. Do you like my sausage, Si?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you get that?
I got this. I can't pronounce the name of it. It's a Japanese clothing shop. There we go.
Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to see. Hang on.
Don't think you can. Oh, hold on.
Take a picture of it.
Take a picture.
Take your top off.
Oh, you don't want to see that.
Definitely can't see it. You don't have the biggest neck in the world now.
No. Sorry, folks. It's a well-known, so quite QUI something or other. They sponsor Roger Federer. That's all I can remember about them.
I see. Everyone's saying hi to Brixish. If you're just joining, don't forget to hit the like button, take part in the poll, and enjoy yourself while you're here. Good to see Brixish here. Barry says, "Watch out, Joe," and everyone's saying hello. Undorf says, "I've been playing the new DLC for Mario Kart last weekend, and very fun." That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Fun
you can get Mario on the Switch, can't you, Si?
You can indeed, yeah.
People are starting to get excited now. The new Star Wars game's coming out soon.
Oh, I can't wait for it. Literally.
Yeah, I might get it. I've got a PS4, so hopefully, I think they're doing one. I think you can buy the digital version for the PS4, or
it comes in a disc for PS4, PS5,
yeah,
the Xbox and the Nintendos as well. I had a pre-order sitting ready to be paid for in Game in the UK, because Game aren't here anymore, and it was the one with the steel box and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and then they updated it, so it got popped out. So then I discovered that GameStop are doing it here in Ireland. So when I went into GameStop really annoyed me. I went in, they said, "Oh, it's all sold out," and I was like, "How is this? I only found out about it like an hour ago." "Oh, it's all sold out," and I was like, "Okay," because it says on your website that it's not, and I can just go onto my phone right now and do it. And he was like, "Yeah, but it's all sold out," and I was like, So I went to Smith's and ordered. Yeah, so screw you. Went to Smith's, ordered the PS4 version, the regular version, and you get Poe's X-Wing as the polybag as a promotional thing with it. And then I was like, well, I could just buy this version that I'm trying to pre-order on day one anyway. So I was like, okay, that's much better. So I'll get the PlayStation 5 and. What's the edition called? This Platinum edition? No, it's anyway the one with the steel book case. Anyway, I buy that in Smith in GameStop when it comes out on PS5, and I have the PS4 version to play first thing in the morning when it's out.
Nice. Yeah, because I think with the PS4 version you get a free upgrade, don't you, to the PS5 version?
I didn't know that, but that's cool.
Yeah, that is a thing. You do get a free. upgrade to it. So yeah, apparently if you buy the physical version of the PS4, you get a free digital version for the PS5, which I think
That
good.
is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty good going, man.
Yeah. Brick Rules is here. How's it going? Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. We always say hello as well on Billsy's live stream. And who else? Sam Parry says, I think if you buy the PS4 physical copy, you get a free digital down upgrade to PS5. Yeah.
That's it. There you go. Yes, this is what I said. That's one. Great minds, Sam.
Great minds. Great minds.
So this week is going really quick. Are you finding that, Si?
Yeah, I am. I find the week goes really quick when there's a lot of stuff to watch. You know, because yeah, well, I mean, I had to catch up on Picard because I wanted to talk to you about Picard.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I realized that I had. We were talking about this the other day. So I had Lost in Space to watch, which is really good. Anyone who likes space things, Lost in Space is really good, and they have all 3 seasons now on Netflix. So I'd get on that, and yeah, really good. What else? And then there's Titans. I do like that, but yeah, I find because for me, like it's get up. Sometimes I go to bring this Nullick to school with Lorraine, and then she comes home, drops me home. She goes to work. I get some to eat, and then I watch 1 or 2 of the programs, and then go and collect Nullick. And once I collect Nullick, that's the day busy, full stop. Because he's looking for his lunch. Then Katie comes home, she's looking for her lunch, and then by the time housework is done, whatever, it's dinner time. And then if Lorraine's working late, it's homework, all that stuff. So the days fly by, and you're busier in work as well. So you're going to find the day is busy or fly.
Yeah, my work's mega busy. I have to do sort of more prep work at the weekends just to help myself out over the week, to be honest. But I keep saying to myself, it's not always going to be as busy as it is, but I think it is. I now think it's just going to be like it for the rest of the time. But anyway, yeah. What can I say? I mean, this week I've got to go in 4 times this week. That's not like that every week. Like in my last role, I couldn't even work from home. So I could probably work from home tomorrow and go in Friday, but I don't really want to go in Friday. And like I said, folks, I might even take next Friday off. Shame the weather's not going to be nice next Friday, but
is it not?
No, the weather goes cold again next week, like more seasonal, because this is really warm for this time of year. This is like, I mean, basically people walking around London in t-shirts today. I mean, I only wore a shirt. That was all I wore.
I had a t-shirt on all day as well.
Yeah. And we're in March. It's like, it's mad. I mean, saying that though, I mean, next week's April, and I can't believe how quick this year's going.
Yeah. It was really warm today Katie came with us on Tuesday. We walked home with Nullick from school. That was yesterday. And we saw a bee on the ground dying. He'd stung something or somebody. So his ass was twitching because obviously the stinger was gone. And Nullick was like, is that a bee? And then we saw another bee down a bit further. And ladybirds. We saw ladybirds as well.
I've seen loads of ladybirds. Yeah, man.
It's like they're not supposed to be around yet, I didn't think.
Well, I had something really scary the other night when I left here.
A bobcat.
No, I'll let me see if I can find the video of it, because I recorded it. Now you got to imagine if you're in total darkness and you hear this noise, it's quite disconcerting.
A werewolf.
Well, it's a bit like a werewolf, Si. Let me see if I can find it.
Mother Brick wants to know, do we have any other hobbies? Any hobbies other than Lego? So I collect Funko Pops, and Greg has a few other hobbies as well. He collects Funko Pops as well.
Yeah, I enjoy photography. I enjoy. I collect the odd Funko Pop. I'm no collector of Funko Pops, but I do get the odd one that I kind of I see, and I think, oh, I'll buy that. I collect Black Series as well. Again, I was only even get about 5 of them, and then the other day I think I counted about. I must have close to 20. I mean, that's a collection, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is good. Yeah, I found that video, Si.
Yes.
So I'm going to play it first, right? And then actually, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you can hear it first, and then I'll play it. All right. So you got to remember, folks. This is about half past midnight after a London call-in stream. All right. Well, actually, it's probably more like 11 o'clock, 11:30, something like that. And this is the sort of noise you don't want to hear.
Okay. Holy crap!
Yeah, and I was like, you know, shit. I hope that's a fox of some sort. But here we go. This is the video. That's the darkness. That's how dark it is. Like,
Oh my god!
I was like, Jesus! I was basically closing the doors up, and I put my arm around to turn off all the lights, and I just heard this. I was like, "What the hell is that?" I was like, proper, like, you know.
Was it Craig?
Was it Craig?
It wasn't.
Yeah. Kuntosh.
Oh, what is it? It must be a fox, is it?
It was a fox, yeah. It was a fox. It was a fox or deer. Because
Hey.
deers actually bark. Very strange. But yeah.
Yeah, we heard that was crazy.
If that's a rabbit, I think there's not a rabbit. That's for sure. It's a rabbit.
Brickles wants to know, is it a mating call?
It could have been. It wasn't a mating call for me, though, that's for sure. I was like, get me out of here.
Yeah, it sounds like a person.
Yeah. I mean, when I go outside, I just expect it to be nice and quiet. And, you know, it was a full moon, the stars are out, and then you hear this. Rawr!
I know.
I mean, I'll play it again. I'll play it again, folks. But this was it. It was like disconcerting. So, I mean, people think that that's not even a video playing, but that's how dark it was. Anyway, let's play it again, Sam.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
I was like, a typical YouTube or Instagram. I was like, oh, I might be dying. I might get killed here, but I got to video it. The calls, folks, for the calls.
For the cause. Foolin says the female fox. Imagine hearing at 3 a.m. when fishing in the middle of Norfolk. Happened. No, I said Norfolk. Google, don't start with me. Happened to me, and I proved myself. Yeah, that's how the female fox sounds. Imagine the guy. I don't know. I can't do a guy one. Gary says sounds.
Was that an erotic fox call?
That was my most erotic fox call. Gary says sounds like someone stepping on a Lego brick. Rabbit scream is the worst thing ever. Really, a rabbit?
Really?
That's just crazy.
It does help if they're dead before you put them in a pot. Just saying.
Postgrowth Productions is here saying, "Yo, probably wondering what the hell's going on. Just bear with us, and you'll get the gist of it." And Adam is saying, "Did the fox step on a Lego brick?"
Good shout, Ozzy.
Postgrowth says, "I made that noise when I passed my driver's test yesterday." Well, congratulations!
Yeah, congratulations, man. That's a brilliant milestone. Well done.
When I was living in my parents' house, I heard a baby crying out in the street, and I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell?" So eventually, I said, "Right, I'm going out to save the baby," and I went out looking for the baby, and there was a cardboard box on the road just across from the house. So I went over to the cardboard box, crapping myself, and I kicked the box. Nothing happened, but then a fox ran from underneath the car. I was like, "Oh my god, it was a fox. It sounded like a baby."
Yeah, they do.
No, it was a cat. I lie, it was a cat.
Ah,
Because they're around here as well, the cats, and they sound like babies sometimes. It's just them kind of getting jiggy.
yeah, getting jiggy with it. But round here, the cats chase the foxes round my way.
The cats chase the foxes.
The cats chase the foxes. And I'm like, the foxes are like twice the size of a cat, but they just don't like the foxes. Just do not like cats.
That's weird.
It's really weird, dude. Like you sort of think, come off it.
You have scared Mother Brick. Okay, I am alone at home, not turning lights off tonight. That's scary. It is. I think I'll have a nightmare about that.
Well, can I tell you something rather spooky?
Yeah.
And Barry might be interested in listening to this story. One of my brothers has been fishing. Both my brothers love fishing, right? And I'm making a right pig's ear with this sticker application. Both my brothers have been fishing, and they used to go night fishing all the time.
Yeah.
And both of my brothers have caught dead bodies.
Oh my god!
Yeah, in pond, like when they've been fishing. Can you believe that?
That is just scary.
They both caught dead bodies in the dark, night fishing, right? And they've hooked line and sinker, brought them in, and they've been a dead body. How mad is that?
I wonder if they were related.
No, these were years apart. They're absolutely years apart.
That's crazy. It's very scary.
Yeah, really scary. One of them in particular was very scary because my brothers were fishing in London, and they were, wherever they were fishing, there was like railings around the pond, and basically they heard a massive like crash against the railings, and then like it was literally like a couple of hours, which made them jump. You know, made them a bit like bloody hell was that. And then of course a couple of hours later, my brother caught a dead body.
That is so weird and scary.
I know, like bizarre. There you go.
You see,
It didn't count. He wasn't in a tournament or anything like that, folks. He wouldn't have counted anyway.
Oh god. Nicole, I said it. I didn't think what I was saying. So Nicole says, "You thought it was baby in a box and you kicked it."
But that's why I was thinking that. Sorry, if there was a baby in the box, you would have kicked it.
Did you know what? There was nobody else went out to this noise, so I thought.
Oh right, see, you shut it up and kick it.
No, if it was really a baby, someone would have come out. I thought it must be something else. It has to be an animal. I don't know why I thought it was a hedgehog. If I met a hedgehog making that noise,
a hedgehog.
Like, yeah.
How would you call a hedgehog? What does a hedgehog sound like?
I didn't know a fox could sound like a bloke shouting in a forest.
Or what, in the forest?
A bloke.
Yeah, doing what in a forest?
Shouting.
Oh.
Not your dirty mind.
I thought you said something else.
I bet you did. Oh, there's a window that I don't seem to have. Where's that? Ah, no. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Postcode Production says, my friend had a feral red fox that lived under his deck for a period of time. That's not nice. A feral red fox.
Ah, yeah.
And Barry says, my cat is the size of the beast of Bodman. Why couldn't I read that properly?
The beast of Bodman.
His cat is so nice. I love cats like that. They're so cute. Ungruff says, I heard a lot of animal calling in the city on Ghost program as they're debunking noises city animal Matinka. Rain Fox says Mother Brick.
Mating call.
Mating call. What? Oh, all right. Yeah, get you. Food says I have caught 2 dead bodies. Won't go into it on this stream because it's upsetting. I'd say it would be you're frightening the crap out of anybody.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like it's not why people go night fishing. Greg, did they throw them back? Yeah, I think they made sure they took the hooks out of their mouth. And
oh my god.
That's quite funny. Yeah, he had a right. My brothers had a right nightmare putting him in the nets. I tell you, what a palaver! Oh, that's ridiculously funny. Sorry. Always got to look at the funny side of it.
Yeah. Exactly. Bricks says to Nicole, you know how dangerous babies can be. That's why I kicked the box. BFAB would have loved that comment, actually. Minifig who I could have called just doesn't compare, does it? That's funny.
Not really.
Postcode Prediction says, my dad and I got lost in the woods at a lake full of poison ivy. That's about the scariest thing I can think of right now. Oh, and getting stung in the neck by a wasp. Wow, that wasp didn't like you. Wasps are jerks, though. They really are.
I don't like wasps at all, man.
They're jerks.
What do they,
what do they do? And then they sting you again.
Yeah, I mean, what do they actually do for you? What do they do for the environment? Nothing.
I wonder if they make honey. Can you get wasp honey? It doesn't even sound like it might be nice.
My God, of course you can't.
Wasp honey. Why not?
Because they're not bees. That's why.
Wasps. Ugh. They're just evil.
Well, it's like mosquitoes. I mean, what are the point of mosquitoes?
Yeah.
Like, would it be such a bad thing if we eradicated them from the planet?
There's a domino effect.
Yeah, but is there though? Because all they do is spread malaria and green fever or yellow fever, I should say.
Something probably eats them.
What eats them? I don't think nothing does. I genuinely think they're a waste of time.
Yeah, I think they're jerks. Plain and simple.
That's weird. With this, right? You fit the 1x1 plate with the Ferrari logo on it, and then you put on a piece like this that covers it up. It's a complete waste of time. Why do they do that? Yeah.
Oh, that's just
strange. Has anyone picked up on that in the? It can't be right, but it is. Has anyone picked up on that in any of the reviews of these?
I haven't watched any of the reviews. Do you know, I never watch reviews on Speed Champions. Never.
Yeah. I definitely recommend Brickstein because he knows his cars and Solo Brick Builder. They're my go-to guys for Speed Champions.
Yeah.
That's really odd.
Hey, Joel. Oh, pressed the wrong thing. Hey, Joel. How's it going? Just Build It is here.
He just built it. Good to see you, dude.
Any idea when Spider-Man is going to be on Netflix? Or not Netflix. Jesus. Disney Plus.
Well, I don't know. Is it actually going to be on Disney Plus? Because it's kind of... He's Warner Brothers, isn't it?
It might end up on both. It might end up on Disney and Netflix then.
Yeah, I'd imagine they've come up to... They've had to have done some sort of deal. But because it's the MCU, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they'll come to something.
Birko said the designer did it on purpose.
Ah. Okay. Birko...
I still don't see the point.
Yeah, maybe it's just a case of they're not there. It's a bit of a, I don't know, an Easter egg or something. But yeah, Birko, have you watched anyone who's reviewed it that spotted that? because I haven't seen it reviewed, so I wouldn't have had it. But because it's even quite specific on, it tells you which way round to put it and that.
Did you watch Comic Relief?
No, I'm trying to think why. Well, it was funny because I did a later stream than normal for my members on Saturday, and that was between 8 and 10. The next one will be a bit earlier. And that went really well. Didn't have no techie issues this time.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was really good fun. But no, I didn't actually watch any of it.
It's just not as funny as it used to be. I think they obviously have to be a bit more PC with stuff, but last year wasn't that great, and this year wasn't that great, and I don't know. It's just it was one or two funny bits, but like nothing where I could like go, "Oh my god, it was awesome." It's just a bit, I don't know, a bit boring. I think they needed to be a bit more, and it's on late, so it's not like they can't get away with like having some sort of risque things, you know?
Yeah. Gold. Yeah, you think they would do that, so?
Yeah. Hey, we have little Matt here. Matt says, "Good day, everyone." Hi, Matt.
Little Matt.
Little Matt. He's
quite tall, actually.
65 feet tall, exactly.
Yeah, he's quite tall. He's a bit of a lump. He's a big lad.
You can't say that about him.
Yeah, you can. He's massive. I mean it in a nice way, of course. He's very tall. He's got to be about 6'4".
I don't think I want to meet all of you guys actually in real life now.
Is that because that's when we realise that you're actually like a dwarf?
I'm gonna look like your child or something. Yeah.
You won't look like our child, so don't worry about that.
Do you remember that image we had? Do you remember that image we had of Brick Clicker being in the pram at Legoland and Tech wheeling him around? That's what it's going to be like.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be the little one.
Yeah,
I'll put you on my shoulders, Si.
I was just going
and
to
then
say,
we'll be as tall as Matt.
You can take turns putting me on your shoulders. I might actually get, and when I'm with you guys, if we go to Legoland or somewhere, I might get in for children's price. And if we go for something to eat, I can get the children's menu. Oh, this might work out well. Yeah. And then if I cry and throw a hissy fit, we can skip the queue.
Exactly.
Sam says the designer said they hid some in the set so you get more of the prints.
Oh, okay. Well, that's rather decent of them.
Yeah.
I genuinely like that. I mean, I'm like, oh, look, I don't see the point, but I can appreciate it. Because I was thinking for a second, I was like, have I done something wrong here? So I'm doing a stream on Saturday side with my good old buddy Brick Hive.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to be building ATSTs. It's going to be a double bubble, 2.5 hours on each stream. And yeah, I've asked in my community tab, I've asked peeps what do they want me to build? The Rogue One ATST or the Empire Strikes Back ATST? So,
I voted already.
What did you vote for, Si?
What was it? Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back. So that's the new one. That's the one that's behind me there, folks. Or if I do that, you'll see it. The one just there. There you go.
Oh crap. Yeah, so that should be good.
It certainly will be. It'll be good fun indeed.
It's great that Hive is more available now.
Well, he's changing kind of career or just trying new adventures, isn't he? So
yeah, so it's cool that for us we get him a bit more to ourselves than we used to be able to, and for him he is less stress.
Indeed,
he's so happy hanging around with us because he thinks we're awesome.
That's because we are awesome, sire.
We are awesome.
We are.
So many prints in these windows. Oh.
So how you got on your build? Because we'll be, It's 9:30 now, so we've been going for 2 hours.
I know.
It's gone quick. Do you think it's gone quick tonight?
I looked at the clock there a few minutes ago, and I was like, "Oh my god, this has gone so quickly today."
It's gone really quick tonight.
I don't know why.
It's because we're having
Time
fun.
flies when you're having fun. What questions you asked me? Oh yeah. I don't know where I put the other. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna put this part on, and then I will show you. So, but yeah, basically, I've got that part done with the one side with the windows, etc., etc. Just have to put the other side of the windows on, and then that will be finished. Really, it's actually enjoyable. It's an enjoyable build, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm going to build that soon. I didn't know.
Like
I didn't know you was building that tonight, because otherwise I would have got my one out as well. We could have done a theme stream, but
it was a last minute thing because most of my stuff is
oh, yeah,
in
I'm not buzzed.
the
I'm just saying.
storage. Yeah, most of the stuff is in the storage unit. So I sometimes I think I have stuff here and then it's in the storage unit, and we have to drive there. So I wanted to build something I could put on display that's displayable in the background, and something that's recognizable. And you can't get more recognizable than the night bus.
Yeah, no, it's very cool, mate. It looks good.
You
It
know.
look good in the city. What about buying it? I might, before it retires, because it's been around for a little while now.
Just to say goodbye to Postgrove Productions. See you later.
Oh, Postgrove Productions, dude. Good to meet you tonight. Pop by on Size Channel tomorrow, dude, and look forward to seeing you then with a bit of luck, or maybe even London Calling on Friday.
Yes, indeed, on Greg's channel. Check it out. The link is in the description below. What were you saying there a second ago?
No, I finished whatever I was saying. I finished.
Matt wants to know: do I need burping?
Well, if you're the baby of the pack, he's a baby. This has been the strangest. I definitely would say this has been the strangest build I've ever done for Speed Champions.
Really?
Yeah, it's just made up of loads of little tiny bits. Like, it's a good build.
Yeah.
But it's just lots and lots of little bits. It's quite I don't know, this is quite different really to any other Speed Champions. But has anyone else out there built these? Yeah, take care, Polesgrove. Have a nice evening, dude. Lovely to meet you. Because I don't I've not built one like this before, that's for sure.
Mr. Carnage is here. Hi, Red Carnage.
Hey, Red Geezer, good to see you. He was in the chat. I tell you what, right? Consider I was looking at my stats after my. I mean, bearing in mind, there was 12 of us there at my members stream, and basically, folks, 9 of those were in the panel with me. And but you know what? The chat, considering it was only like a couple of hours long, and it was just a few people in the chat. There was 2 people in the chat, or maybe 3. There was 200 chats in that stream. I thought that was really high. So it shows the members and our regular people that we have, Si, are really chatty, which is lovely.
Well, that shows it's a good stream and people were having a good time.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really did. It was it's just a nice thing to do, and
I actually did watch it for a little while. I didn't say hello because I was on the phone, so I didn't. It's hard to say hello to everybody. You can't add people; it doesn't come up orange. What were you talking about? I can't remember. But I had to kind of try and have a look as well because I couldn't. I think I didn't recognize Victoria, so I managed to figure out who that was, and then Minifig Who. Lorraine was able to read Minifig Who.
Yeah, that was Gaz. He's a nice guy.
He is. I like Gaz.
Oh, have you looked to my Instagram? I found a TARDIS in London yesterday.
Shut your face.
Yep, I found a
Have a look
TARDIS.
now.
Do you want to see? Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Everyone's just chatting away in the chat. Blah blah blah. Chats.
It's a slightly smaller version, but it is a authentic police box. Nearly there. There we go. That's a police box.
That it? Is that it?
That is it.
That's
That
it.
is it. But it's an authentic police box.
God, I hope the minifig who's not here.
Yeah, he liked it. He loves it. It is because it's a mini TARDIS.
It's crazy. How were you just walking by and spotted, or did you know it was there?
Just around the corner from the bank.
That's awesome.
When I came out and had my MRI scan yesterday, which was good fun.
I really liked some of those videos you put up on Instagram this week.
Oh, cheers, dude. Well, it was such a lovely day, the weather. And do you know what? I was just walking around and I just thought, well, it's something I wouldn't put on my channel, but it's something that's relatable to London Bridge bricks. But
yeah,
so I thought, like, well, it works well on the road. But I like, the music I used on it.
Yes,
that track of music I think works really well for showing off London architecture.
Yeah, it's an older piece of music, isn't it?
Yeah, it reminds me of sort of a Tubular Bells sort of track.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, I just like it. And 2,500 other people liked it as well, which is nice.
That's good. I mean, you always get people. I saw some people in the background walking by, checking you out, going, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" I wonder why I have this in the bag, but it's not in the instructions. Even that's not even the instructions for bag 2.
Really? It must come up in another one somewhere.
Yeah, it must. I also have a bar of chocolate, and that is supposed to be here. But why is this bloody thing?
Maybe you'll eat it after the stream, so.
Oh yeah.
God, they're clever.
Oh, I found it. It's for the chandelier. No, it's not. They're cones. Let me see. What's going on? Up to bag 3. Maybe they gave me a little present.
Yeah, maybe they did. I tell you what, folks, right? I will give this this particular speed champion 10 out of 10 for techniques. Blimey, it's got some really cool techniques that I've never seen before. Like, to get that like that is an amazing technique. Like,
yeah,
like you build up that section there, and that is quite something. It really is. It's really impressive. Like, that's really 10 out of 10 Lego for technique on that.
10 out of 10.
So, Si, it's 20 to 10.
20 to 10.
Some of us haven't had our dinner yet.
Let's go, Greg. So, Greg, tell us what's happening on London Bridge Bricks this week and the weekends, please.
Well, I'm doing a premiere tomorrow. Premiere. I'm doing it for 6:15, folks, because getting home for 6 can be a bit tight. So I'm doing it for 6:15. It's only a short video. It's like, you'll be amazed, folks. 12 minutes. It's a Lego haul. It's AFOL day. And do you know what? I actually talk at the beginning of it. I actually say a little bit about what AFOL day actually is, because some people thought you could just walk into a Lego store and say, I'm an AFOL and get 15% discount. But in reality, that is not the case. It has to be a little bit more official, because you've got to be a member of a lug. So that's going to be coming up from me tomorrow at 6:15. So pop in the chat, folks. Say hello. I'll be I'll be in there. In fact, Si, if you don't mind, I'm going to pop this in the chat. The
Yes,
link.
work away.
So let me pop this in the chat, folks. So this is the premiere for tomorrow at 6:15. And like I say, folks, it's only short. It's 12 minutes long. It's a nice little video. It's a really cool little video. It's quite funny. It's got a little cameo in it, maybe one or two from our good friend Craigster out there. Kuntosh. And it's just a video about AVOL Day. And it's all right. It's just a bit of fun. What I got. And also, the great thing about AVOL Day is it actually helped me save quite a lot of money. The question is, how much money did I save? And what did I buy? As well as AVOL Day, I got a couple of other really good deals as well. So check it out tomorrow, folks. I think, 12 minutes. Even I couldn't believe it, Brick Stage Pass. And I did it in about three parts sort of put together. Because I'm like, so once I start what going on, I just do it. But it was quite concise. I didn't even go into deep details on sets. But what I will say is I've bought one of the best sets you can currently buy. And I got myself an amazing Marvel set, and I got myself an amazing DC set. Otherwise, that's all I'm going to say. See you tomorrow in the chat, folks. And that's me. London calling on Friday, 7:30, usual time, Si. That's called 7:30 for this week, folks. It is, of course, 3:30 EST USA time as well. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be doing the transatlantic live stream with my good friend Brick Hive, where I'm going to be building ATST. And that's what's coming up from me, Si. So thank you very much.
Awesome, sounds good. And what we'll do right now is we will, if you haven't, I'll give you guys a bit of a last chance. So take part in the poll. If you haven't, I'll end that in 2 minutes. I will tell you, people are guessing already. Somebody says something about a bulge. Somebody said something about 3 parts. This is part 1. Matt says, here we go, 3 parts. This is part 1 of it. Minifig Hughes says the microscale Razor Crest. Sam says, does that piece go in the chest? Possibly, I don't know. We also have little brown inkwells. I don't know where they go either, for God's sake. And I went through it, and it was sorted out at some stage. Yeah, I know. You think you're finished, and then you find these things, and you're like, where they go? But we'll fix it.
I met Sam. On Saturday, Si.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I wasn't sure it was Sam. He was wearing a mask. I was at the padball. Oh, Sam, how you doing? I was like, hello, Sam.
It's mad, isn't it? I find that when I'm out and about, like if someone is looking at me, normally I'd be kind of like giving them looks back, but now you kind of have to think to yourself, I wonder if they recognize me from YouTube, or if they're thinking, is that your man? Because when you're out and about, and I still keep a mask on. We haven't taken our masks off even in bed. No, we still wear a mask when we go to the shops, because it's just over here. It's just still risky.
Well, it is.
But it's no wonder.
Maybe actually, Oldendorf, I might do one of my logo. Who knows? Watch this space, folks. I got a city to worry about at the moment, so but I really enjoyed what you did.
Matt is heading off. We're going to end the poll. End poll. So, while that is loading up, 36 likes tonight. Well done, guys. Thanks a million for having liked the stream. Hit like now. We are waiting for this. Okay, so do you ever pre-order Lego? We had 75 votes, which is cool. Oh, it was yes for ages. No, 73%, and yes, 26%. So thank you very much for taking part in the poll. And I might do a poll next week for questions on the next poll. That seems like a good thing. You all like it. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been here. We had Red Carnage, Brick Stage Pass, Matt from Family Bricks, Nicole, Ondorf, Sam Parry, Microfish, Gary was here, Lorraine obviously was here, Red Carnage, I think I said Red Carnage. I'm going to double up on names because that's always what happens. Joe Brixish was here, Postgrove Productions, great to see you here. Mother Brick, Minifig Who, Red Carnage, our friend Barry from Fulham with Bricks, Burko, Just Builder popped in. We had loads of people popping in. I'm going to go as far up as I can. Sam Parry, Brickles. We had Simon, who was able to manage to be here, because sometimes Simon can't be here when we're streaming. We're going to leave it there and say goodbye, everyone, and we will see you tomorrow on my channel, 8 o'clock, for a bit of a stream. Yes.
Sorry, 2 questions, 2 things.
What's-
One,
Yes.
Lego Danny Bob has popped in to say hello.
Oh, is she here? Hang on, sorry. I went
Go right to the end. Go right to the end. There's a question there for you, Si.
Question.
From someone.
Where are you?
From one of our favourite viewers called London Bridge Bricks. He asked you a question.
Well, there's Danny. Hi. And Greg, I showed everyone while you were talking earlier on. So this is what I've built. So this is one side. This is the front, and I put a sticker on while we were talking. And then the other side is here, and then the back, and some hinges for the opening part for the bus there. But that's bag 1 done.
Well done, mate.
The sticker sheets. So that it was really good fun building that, and yeah, thank you very much. Thanks, love. Thanks. So goodbye, everybody. Good to see you, Danny. See you guys. 6:30 p.m. Whatever time you think it is, Danny, just pop in. I can't remember anymore. So see you all tomorrow, and love you. Bye. Love you
next week. See you later, folks. Bye.